All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the finals. We are on Famoville Approach and an OG Classic, and we have Mr. Ray as the USF. And on the other side, you have Mr. ToniMontana as the Wehrmacht. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend Daniel?
We are expecting a second engineer from Ray, then 2 MGs, then a quad. From Tony, I'm less sure. This is a map where I think both Tier 2 and Tier 3 work pretty well. It's also a very good Fallschirmjäger map, but it's not terrible for like the Stas Stubby Colin either. And it's also a good Tiger Enemy Forta map. So actually, I feel like because the map is relatively small, the travel distance between bases is short, but it's wide. There's a pretty wide variety of viable playstyles, so I'm very excited to see what Tony decides to do against this Weasel Open.
Awaiting deployment.
Yeah. So I would love to see some breakthrough or mag. We saw enough Luftwaffe.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Stummel probably a safe bet here. Once he sees the Weasel and the second engineer, he should know that it's going to be double MG. And then Stummel becomes a pretty good answer. He could be really crazy and go for a mortar, but I doubt that.
Wehrmacht mortar sadly not being really competitive currently. Only the USF mortar kind of is competitive currently. Every other mortar is kind of lackluster. Well, so Grenadier will sneak around there. Should we pick the Scout soonish, but decides to go for the capture of the 10 ammo point. We have first MG on the queue for Mr. Ray. Really interested to see how Ray still sticks to his battle group or his build order style or gameplay style. We saw it in the semifinals and now it makes a return.
Yeah. Yeah, so far so good. He's playing the map very carefully. Good pressure. You know, fighting on your opponent's fuel is what you want to do on this map. Especially when you're playing a WSC. You know, I don't think you want to be too much on the defensive, because if you're not controlling where the fight is, it's harder to use MGs, where if you know where your opponent wants to fight and where they're positioning, then getting that 30 cal setup like we see here is much more viable.
So SSF can be played by Ray because battle group bans are one-sided, so Tony bans battle groups that Ray can't use, and Ray bans battle groups that Tony can't use. I think once we have more battle groups in the game, we can revisit the system, but currently it's basically a leftover where we only had 3 battle groups, and if we would give each player a global ban, then only 1 battle group remained, which was weird.
Yeah, maybe once we have 8 per faction or something. Good pressure here, though, from Tony. This MG positioning not working out for him.
Yeah, retreat.
That said, he's harassing the +10s, so.
MG gets outflanked or harassed.
Commander, it's done.
He could hide behind the side blocker, right? No. But more grants are coming around. Ray will lose the control over his safe 10 points. That's a huge loss. And
yeah, some consolation. He's already doing it to his opponent, so.
The classic.
But yeah, good early Grand Micro here from Tony. Playing very calm and collected. I think, I don't want to jinx it here, but I feel like this is shaping up to be a really good game 1. Both guys playing well. Playing careful, but not playing too passive.
Starting ISC upgrades.
Ooh, check out the KDA, by the way.
Oh, but it's MG spam, right? MG spam is not really living from its KD, but rather fun suppressing and slowly creeping you up on you. But
yeah, Tony lost his first model at about 4 minutes 30. Both these grins are low, though.
Yeah, fuel control advantage though for Ray. Tony was not able to get the 10-pointer next to the base. We have it.
Weasel slow to react to this 251.
Oh, it will get the Weasel. It should get the Weasel in the fair world.
I think it's the same speed or faster, so yeah, it should be able to keep up.
It needs to reload though. Gets it.
Close.
Now cancel Stummel and plant a defensive Regal Mine and then queue the Stummel
Yes,
upgrade.
please. Please. Love seeing that, but no. That will not happen.
The ISC's been upgraded, and a captain has
Okay,
been
first
assigned.
Fallschirmjäger being dropped at the same time that the half-track is queued. But good. It felt like Tony did a really good job microing, but because of the Weasel decap and the fact that Ray was able to defend his fuel, it didn't end up giving Tony much except for buying him time.
Yeah, but this will though shift. He's smoking off the MG. He lost his fuel though. But with the Weasel wipe, he should regain map control relatively quickly.
Yeah, a lot of this is going to come down to how both players micro their light vehicles. I'm assuming we'll see Ray go quad again. I'm excited to see a better performance with the quad. He kind of just let it die to the Stummel last time, so he's got an opportunity to redeem himself here with his quad micro.
At your
The
command.
uses of smoke, man. It's incredible how on release on Code 3 nobody played with smoke. Then it's slowly
Yeah.
crept in and now on high level everyone is playing with as much smoke as possible.
I actually think they're gonna have to nerf the cooldown on the Stummel smoke once people really start getting good at it, because 20 seconds is kind of crazy.
And ready.
Yeah.
It's just always available.
What is on the way? We have that one though for the Stummel, so it could technically defend itself.
Enemy movement. near
So
a
not
victory
sure
point.
if Ray should go in. Should.
No, he shouldn't. The falls this year.
Oh, Captain Dan might bite the dust.
Victory point now under enemy
I'd be shocked,
control.
yeah, if he didn't. And I think that captain losses even is like pretty bad when you're playing this WC style where like your direct combat infantry is limited. You know, the captain's kind of an important part of your is he just gonna
Oh no.
I jinxed him. He's just gonna mess up his micro again.
Bye bye. He needs to use he should
Oh.
use veterans you want to secure the wipe.
Yeah, he needs to. There it goes.
Half track is strapped.
Oops. Wow, that was another really bad use of the quad from Ray. Like, really, I want to say uncharacteristic, but it's kind of how he's been playing recently.
SSF commandos
Just
are
kind of
available.
parked it there and let it get fausted.
Enemy activity. near a
Yeah, people still that are not really used to airborne or Fallschirmjäger camo with snare. In Code 2 we got rid of all camo units with snare. Either you had
Right.
camo or snare, you can't have both. And I think that shows the reason why.
Our territory's cut off.
Yeah, I mean, just
Flight.
there's a reason it was removed from the Jägerschrecks and the PJ Vet 02. It's replacing the quad, though. I wonder if he'll. Last time he went ATF track for the second one, but there was a vehicle then, so he is just gonna instantly rebuild the quad, and he's going logistics. So same build, and he has maintained good map presence. He's had more than half the map pretty much the whole time. Good VP control. So despite a pretty bad loss, I don't think he's out of this by any stretch.
Nah. The thing with the quad half track is you kinda expect to lose it eventually, and due to being so cheap that it kinda gives a room to rebuild it, especially if you play basically only tier 2 into Cordon. Fuel is not that important as a tech resource.
The cost of reinforcing our forces.
Right, it's not a keystone unit in your build.
Neo quad, but gets it. The Stummel does so much damage if it gets a direct hit.
Yeah.
Stummel
Man, Tony's going to be so ahead of the curve in terms of infantry vet. He's already got vet 2 on one of the falls, and Ray's still like waiting to call in his first SSF, which actually replacing the quad,
set him back.
you know, really slowed down that SSF.
Back, yeah. Oh, we have a Zug squad on the field. Stummel has to run. Stummel has to run. Bye bye, Stummel. Nope, I thought the range would be a little bit better.
The captain died, Armand. That's why it's not here.
He didn't survive his first combat engagement.
Command.
First SSF now on the field. Stummel is getting repaired.
Also, Vet 2 already,
Run. It's theirs now.
which means its smoke is now every like 12 seconds or something.
Once you have Vet 3, this thing is so hard to kill, man. More rate of fire, more health, and more ability range.
Yeah, and the ability range too, so it can snipe, you know, stun you from further away. I think this is Tony's first decap of his opponent's fuel. Just gotta feel good.
Yeah, trying to equalize the fuel disadvantage that he has. He has not kept double VP so far, so VP advantage for Ray. However, Tony traded so far better, so
Commander, we've lost
I'm
the
expecting this to shift soonish.
sector. They have taken our victory point. A squad of SSF is awaiting
Second.
deployment, Commander.
No, first SSF still on the field.
Yeah, it feels like if Tony plays his falls right, he should just maintain a
Victory point.
manpower
Enemy
and
control.
experience advantage over the SSF because he's gonna do so much damage, so much more damage to them in these fights.
Tony barraging the 10-pointer because there's no unit that you can see, which kinda means there is a camo unit
The
sitting.
enemy holds all victory
Yeah,
points.
yeah, does a good job, finds him.
Thank God, Falchimegas don't have bundles, otherwise the FG would have been a goner.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine camo bundle?
Oh, I know how this feels. We had that in Co too. There's no cheese that I'm not aware because of Co 2.
SSF looks like they're gonna get sent home here.
Yeah, MG42 hits Veteran C2, Wolfforce of the SSF. I think we have advanced logistics.
Yeah, he got it really quick,
Ray always
like immediately
gets
after the
it in
half
time.
track. I like that. I think it's generally the correct move. Like as soon as you've gotten your light vehicle, if your build isn't gonna rush a Sherman, you just get logistics because the sooner you get it, the more you save.
Stummel now hit Veteran C3 and was able to fire one screen.
Yeah. Look at that rate of fire too on the
Commandos
barrage.
taken
It's
to the
like,
field.
oh, I wonder, does the fire rate affect the barrage or just the auto fire?
I have
Not
no
sure.
idea.
It looked like it was affecting the
Does
barrage,
the
but
ability range affects the standard range?
no, that should just be the snare and the barrage.
Oh, that's a
But
dead.
speaking of ability range, yeah,
M3 half track has been destroyed.
I think you were right when you said this was going to start shifting. We're definitely feeling it. Second SSF is on the field,
The enemy holds all victory
but
points.
losing that quad, they do start adding up. And Tony getting tier 4 already.
Looks like this is a no quad zone. Pioneer has to go home though. You don't want to lose your Pioneer. Otherwise the Union of the Pioneers will be mad.
Sector
As we
gone.
established on Friday.
Must take it back. A squad of SSF is awaiting deployment, Commander.
Falchimegas trying
Research underway,
getting
Commander.
into position. They get the flank on the MG.
Yeah.
Germans are winning this engagement. We must do something.
I'd actually like to see him target these SSF models because they're so low. I thought maybe he'd be able to pick some up.
P-47 strafing runs are now available.
It's a pretty nice combo. The Stummel just is kind of bad at dropping models, but does a ton of damage to the squad's health. And then these falls just get to get the XP for the kills.
MG gets the cute though. Falchimega might get the pickup.
Yeah, I think he can get it.
Oh, he has to set up and set
Oh,
up.
has to set up and unpack. That's unlucky.
But
He
he
still
should
might get
get
it.
it
It's just the
anyway.
flamer, really. Yeah, even if he doesn't, the Grant
He's
can pick it up.
close to the Gren. But losing an MG is really a big thing, man. Especially if your build is built around MGs.
Yeah, and you've got the double SSF as your main fighting force, and you know, obviously they have camo, but it's still like the 30 cal is a great tool
Oh,
against
Ray
them.
might lose a Flamer Pioneer if he's not retreating. Retreating.
Yeah, really, really greedy.
was-
But it all works out.
If it works, it ain't
well, it ends
stupid, but
well.
it was really, really close.
I believe in Tony. He's gonna go Rumbar against the double SSF.
He gets another MG,
Does
maybe.
have the improved rockets for Ray, worth noting.
Yeah, but you need to get into range of the Stummel first.
It's true. Yeah, I think that's something probably Ray should probably be thinking about, really trying to hunt the Stummel down. It's definitely a thorn in his side. And he does have the tools with the cloaked SSF with the improved rockets. Like, it's great, great counter to the Stummel.
In the meantime, Ray rebuilding the half track. You know, if it didn't work, it failed twice. It would surely work a third time. 3 times the charm.
Third time charm is the saying, so. Okay, Ray's unlocked the P-47 anti-infantry loader, and he's got plenty of muni in the bank, so maybe he'll look to make a concerted push here.
VP control is dead even currently. Slight advantage for Tony though, because he has double cap. However, with the double MG combo over here, she should be able to defend. And we have a P4 on the field. Looks like Ray gives up on the quad. He's getting the GMC upgrade.
Yeah, good game sense. He should know that a vehicle's coming soon, or a heavier vehicle is coming soon.
Stummel, man.
Man, I would have loved to have been in the studio when to watch the guys, the voice actors recording the lines for when people get hit by flames. They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just no context screaming like that.
Bazooka squad reporting in.
P4 has to fall back though. P4 has to be played carefully. There's so many AT options on the field, and the GMC still has a relatively reliable penetration against the P4.
Yeah, absolutely. But good pressure here for Tony. Feels like he should be able to reclaim his own fuel and hold on to the one on the left, at least for the time being.
AT gun will come in clutch. Might get the GMC. Jesus Christ. The swivel of hell.
99 fighters here. P-47 loitering your target.
Ooh, nice med bunker in the base. Better late than never here for Tony.
Technically, he does not need heal. It's probably just to reduce micro pressure. Because he has very
Yeah. I mean, you're right, because he's got 2 Grens and the falls. But it's nice, and I think also that the the med healing's faster than the passive falls healing.
Yeah, true.
It's 2.6 versus 5.2. I think it's like half. So it does make a difference. Ooh, loader in the base almost gets some kills. That's scary. Yeah.
Actually, not that bad that Tony picked off both quads, so there's no anti-air against the loiter.
It's a good point. Yeah. I also would love to see Tony maybe think about building the Flak 38 like on his cutoff, or on like protecting the +10 fuel behind a bush, because it will shoot down the USF loiter, and if you can put it somewhere that it like guards against side capping too, that can be pretty nice. On the +10 fuel by your base is another good spot for it, because it can shoot the planes from anywhere.
And this is the best anti-air unit. Has to shoot down the planes fastest.
It's pretty good.
So GMC switches side, but Ray, thanks to the loiter, was able to reclaim a little bit of map control.
Yeah, we'll see how long you can hold on to it. We've got a Vet 3 falls now. Pre-20 minutes. That's insane.
20 more health, 25% more weapon accuracy, and +7 ambush bonus rotation, which I think means doubled.
Yes, yeah, it goes from 7 to 14.
One of our munitions points.
And they are just destroying this Vet 1 SSF.
We're losing it.
Okay, Tony now has his Stuka loader available, so let's look for him to wait for an overcommitment from something like the GMC and then drop that loader. Pretty brutal against the light vehicles.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Second P4 on the way.
We've lost control of a sector.
Ray's waiting for the button to click,
Victory point now under
but he
enemy
needs
control.
2 more CP. recorded correctly. It's 6 CP for the whiz.
Yeah, one
Or is
and a
it
half.
7?
No, it's 5, but yeah, he's got 4.5. So,
We've lost a
or
sector.
no, I'm sorry, no, just half a CP actually now.
A victory point is under attack.
Excuse
we
me.
must act.
So actually, he's pretty close, but if he does go for the whizbang, he's going to be relatively low on AT, and he's going to have to get some good shots on either the Pack or the P4s. Okay, here's the loader. Will he commit? I love what he's doing here. He's got one P4
Wow,
coming from the
P4 is
top
not on the
side.
field yet, though.
Yeah, he could have waited. I think he just felt
He
like,
will get the Zook Sword though on retreat for sure.
We have command points that need
yeah,
allocating.
surely, because he built the Pinto.
Exactly.
Man,
Krauts just wiped out a bazooka squad.
it does get the Zook.
Well, he nearly loses the
Opponent has more
P4.
victory points under their
But
control.
because of that,
Act
the
now.
GMC drives into it and gets targeted.
Yeah, he probably should have waited for the second P4, but I don't mind this loader because Ray was pushed so far up, and he got a kill, so I think that's fine.
Oh,
He's
he
gonna get
might
really good
get
map control
another
from
kill.
this.
Nah.
Engineer maybe? Yeah.
Engineer goes
Just
down.
pick up the
Squad has
NG.
been killed.
Whizbang is opening fire. But Falch
Good
reacts
fast
in time.
retreat there from Tony.
Victory lost.
But look at how little DPS or damage the planes do against the GMC. 2 strafes, it's not even 50% damage.
Yeah, they nerfed the anti-tank on the on that. Oh, nice strafe. I'm actually okay with this use of the strafe because it's allowing him to continue capping this, and he's gonna actually be able to walk the falls out of range of the MG and force off the scout. So rare, satisfying use of the
Won't let up.
the Stuka strafe.
250 points.
Yeah, map control now fully red. Tony's doing a really good job getting Panzer Officer quarters.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Tony's on fire this game, man. He's pretty much doing everything right. I can't really point to any major mistakes. Just really, really solid Wehrmacht play from makes it easier from South Famine. And if you're playing South Famine and you don't make any major mistakes, you should win. So glad to see him doing that.
He's playing really, really well. Basically, flawless. He got all the important wipes early on and tried to equalize the resource gain. Oh, Stummel getting a beating though, but should make it home easily.
Yeah, that extra 80 health. Oh, getting a flank off on the oops.
Half track is scrapped.
Great use of the Pack, waiting until he had the P4 there. I think he might have had it on hold fire or something.
Yeah, must have been. Did the Pioneer
Yeah.
give vision? I'm not sure who gave vision there.
No, I think the P4 drove in, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Sherman whizbang is deploying.
But well played nonetheless. Getting the GMC reduces AT,
Yeah.
and he dodges the
a win.
whizbang with the AT gun.
Yeah, Tony just very on point with his micro. Very, very rarely is he retreating late at all, and making all the right moves here.
Near a victory point.
Second whizbang, but into an empty field.
Point has fallen into
Doing a
enemy
little bit
control.
landscaping and giving more yellow cover for the Fallschirmjägers go into cover and to camo.
I love this from Tony too. Not sitting back. I mean, we watched in the previous games a lot of people not applying pressure when they were ahead, but Tony taking some shots at the units in the base. Really
Territory point is no longer
testing the
under
limits. And look where his MG is. Just at the gates.
enemy in control of all victory points.
MG at the gates and not enemy at the gates, or enemy MG at the gates.
Kind of mispositioned his 30 cal there. Could have suppressed Ray's entire army. But here's another strafe I'm okay with because this is going to
That will
force
be a really good
everything
strafe.
back
Full
to base. Yeah. And yeah, he's close to his base, but when you're triple cap like this, having everything go back to base, this is like going to be another 50 VPs or something that he gains just by virtue of dropping that strafe. And with plus 70 muni, you can just keep strafing. And by the time he gets out, there's going to be a loiter.
Ray has 0 ammo income.
Yeah, literally 0.
So-
That is rare. Rare to see.
Tony has the maximum ammo that is possible on this map in this couple of seconds.
We've lost a territory sector.
Ray not even able to leave his base currently.
You have 3 command points available. 100 points remain. We're cutting it.
Alright, 80 ammo per minute. Tony has the maximum ammo income on this map.
To your sector.
Unless he builds caches.
Sherman with a whiz-bang rocket launcher is ready.
Ray does have one loiter banked, and he's got triple whiz bang. He needs to get vet 1 so he can actually get a proper Sherman going here. He's so low on AT.
Good planes.
75 points remaining.
Yeah, this is game. Mr. Ray.
I actually feel like Ray, once again, someone not neglecting air resupply operation. AT gun would be great here. Oh, can he pick up this P4? Probably not. Too
Will the
fast.
building collapse? Do the space target buildings? Yes, but not that much damage.
This is our last stand. We have
Release
only
the building
50
now.
points left.
We're gonna see a retreat grenade here from Tony.
Oh, one P4 went down. Got whiz banged to death.
Oh wow, yeah, look at that.
B-47.
Okay, there's the SSF loiter.
Target marked.
Don't love this loiter. He already has control of this VP. I'd rather see him use it like maybe in mid to secure that VP. Okay, and he did get vet 1 on the Sherman, so he does have a
B-47.
medium tank ready to
Yeah,
go
get
now.
snared. 33 VPs in the
Gonna slow him
bank.
down.
I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but this game is kind of over.
Yeah, he can't get the mid VP in time. There's no way. He does look like, I mean, he's done a good job, you know, staying in it relatively, but he just ran out of time. Just goes to show, like, those early VPs matter a lot. You know, you think, oh, maybe I'll prioritize the fuel, or I'm not going to sweat it. But then you get to a point like this, and you're like, man, if I just had 50 more VPs, you know, I could stay in. I love this from Tony, just dropping a falls onto the middle VP, guaranteeing he doesn't lose it. Also moving an MG42 to the bot VP, really, really heads up play.
He dodges
should be game.
MG getting strafed, 18 VPs.
Wow, but the whiz bangs. Can he defend mid long enough? I'm actually a little worried for Tony here. He might. Yeah.
He will get away, and to be honest, yeah, it will give Ray the middle, but it will just delay the inevitable. This game, 14 VPs, like, Tony would need to lose his whole army to lose this, or give Ray a fighting chance.
Yeah. He's a little light on AT, but we'll see. He's got an MG covering mid. I actually don't hate Ray's position here.
Commander, we have a
He's up in pop cap.
Stummel is getting chased down, but that means the Sherman can't help in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like starting to feel a little worried for Tony. He may have
He
somewhat lost
needs to
control
harass
of
the
his
other VP,
game.
and he's super fine.
Yeah, but it's got a vet 2 SSF on it. So like, now there's 3 vanilla Shermans all of a sudden.
But they're just vanilla Sherman.
This is the power of this strategy. Is if the Whizbangs get vets suddenly, like with no tier 4 build, you have a bunch of mediums. Yeah.
But
It's
now
gonna
he
come
has
down
no
to how
counter
well
to
Ray-
the AT gun, which is getting rebuilt, and the 2 Sherman, P4 is not that
That's
bad.
true. Yeah. It's gonna come down to if Ray is smart about defending these VPs or not. You know, I'm a little worried. I don't think he should have gotten off that VP. That was risky.
One more column, right? And
he
then
can't
Ray
send
is
a scout.
top-capped?
Yeah, because they're 13. So yeah, that should be about it.
Reports of enemy
Maybe we
movement
can get an
near our
engineer or a MG or something. Okay, scout moving to the bot VP as the falls cap top.
victory. It captured a victory point.
AT gun coming in clutch, maybe not.
Yeah, really crucial. Ooh, it gets found by the SSF though.
Has to fall back, P4 has to run and maybe not show side armor. Don't take bonus damage. Tony is behind now, but he has 335 VPs to play around. Meanwhile, Ray basically once double capped, it's game over.
Yeah, Tony just needs to drop one more good loiter, and I think with the loiter he should be able to take this VP. Surely, if he just coordinates, and yeah, there's the loiter.
Here we go. Loiter has been used a little bit too defensively for my
Agreed.
liking.
Yeah, he should have dove something in and gotten a better loader up, but he dropped it on the VP, and that's what he really needs.
The munitions point is being attacked.
MG will go down. Second AT gun is in the queue.
The weapon has been decrewed.
Sending the engineer to try to block this cap. Another whizbang coming in, that could help too, but nice positioning here from Tony. Got the MG pretty far back. Has a good arc of units. They're not blobbed, so the whizbang can't kill them all. Oh, did I jinx it? Is he going to blob them up on the VP? He might. He's thinking about it.
They have taken our victory point.
He needs to move a squad into the circle above the other VP, just to be super safe.
Yeah.
Don't win harder than you already are, so play safe.
He could get shredded by this whizbang here, actually.
Okay.
Everything is in the middle.
Oh, Falchimiga will survive. MG is getting low before it drives in.
Point is under enemy control.
Planes are still active. Maybe smoke from the Stummel.
Yeah, he should smoke, you're right, to keep
does
those
not
units alive.
matter.
Oh, no. Oh, it's not going to matter. He's going to get it. VPs, man. It does feel like actually Tony was going to lose, though, if he didn't have the VPs, but that's why VPs matter. Wow. Well played.
One up for Tony.
Really good game. You can see the idea. You can see that SSF build that, like, as weak as it is while you're stalling for the whizbang, like, the way it swung after a couple of good barrages and then the, you know, the jettison launcher, like, it got scary for Tony really quickly. But that banked up Muni helped, too, you know?
Yeah.
Really,
So
really
what's
good
OP?
game. Well
Is
played to both
Verno
players.
OP or is USF OP? Because the one semi-final went dominated by Vern, the other one was dominated by
I have seen people say both, which to me is a sign that Relic's not doing too bad with
Yeah.
balancing the factions.
Anyway, folks, we will be back with game number 2 in a couple of seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 2 between Ray and Tony. We are back on Faymonville. We have Mr. Ray not playing Luftwaffe, but we will see that in a second. On the other side, we have Mr. Tony, who can't use Spec Ops as USF. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend Daniel?
Storm Pioneers deploying.
Dude, I don't know. What do we get? What's going to happen with no SSF? I'll tell you what I'd love to see, which is Pershing would be cool. I don't know if we'll actually see it. I think we'll see South Faymonville win again. You know, I thought I just had... It's very rare that North spawn is OP, right? It's always South spawn. Does that mean that camera turners are actually really smart? Because people seem to only win from South side. Is it actually the map or is it the camera angle that's letting people win from South all the time?
Damn, Daniel with the show-off thoughts. Did you consider writing a book on co-free philosophy, Kiepa?
I think I value my time slightly too much for that.
Oh, that's sad. Good.
I did do a research paper on the Co-1 community back when I was in college.
I did one in a Cybit. Maybe I will do my master thesis about Co. But it's a little bit of time away. I still have time.
The
Anyway.
co-community is full of interesting mental disorders. I think there's a lot of potential for papers.
Yeah, but I have a history major, right? But anyway.
Not as good. Not as useful. Yeah, Leo, what's going on here? What's up with this game? We got the Jeep coming later than usual. I actually really like this from Tony. I think that the biggest risk with early Jeep is that if you don't find a good engagement, you're a little bit behind in tempo, right? If you don't force off a unit, you're behind a capping unit. But having the two rifles out first means you have plenty of capping, and then the Jeep can come in and get a flank off on the MG or pressure the PIO. So I like this build, and I'm excited to see how Tony makes it work or not.
Yeah. I'm still have mixed feelings about the Storm Pioneers. But let's see how they will play out. We have a second one on the way.
In what way? Do you think they're too weak now after the changes? Do you think they're still too strong?
I think they are actually a decent once you get the upgrade. Before that, they're kinda
A squad of Storm Pioneers have
just
entered-
okay-ish, I would say. Does that
Fair
make
enough.
sense?
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I feel like people really stopped using them once they made the IR kit so much more expensive. So I'm very interested to see how it goes.
Co-player only use units that are bad shit broken. Unless you're extremely broken, you get played. Unless you're just normal, nobody will play you and call you bad.
Yeah. Well, you know, units can only exist in the two states. It's a binary switch. It's either dog shit, unusable, or broken OP.
Exactly. First second engagement in the middle, and I'm not sure if Tony wants to stay around for much longer. He will force off the
Yeah,
grenadier,
you know,
but that's it.
At this range, he will do good damage to the Gren. But yeah, it's not an ideal fight. Pretty even game so far.
Grenadiers established.
Ray with slightly less muni, but otherwise, map control dead even. VP's dead even, pretty much.
Oh, why is
Not a
Tony
lot of good use out
charging
of the
this?
Jeep so far.
I'm not sure if he can win this. Maybe he can push around with
No,
the
this is
Jeep.
a bad. This is a bad fight for Tony. He should not be engaging against this blob with
Merge
the
into
rifles.
the...
This is a
Yeah, he has
mistake.
to go home.
And he's going to lose his fuel because of it. I mean, this is the second time in a row that he kind of went one rifle into the, you know, the whole Wehrmacht army, and it's going to hurt him for sure.
Yeah, didn't went or played out well. Tony has heal up and IC, so tier 3 is not that far off. If he can defend his fuel, which might not happen.
Yeah, can he though? I don't know that he can, especially now with what he's choosing to do, which is sending a rifle to flank this MG. I get the idea behind it, but it's very risky because if he doesn't win this engagement on race fuel, then he's got nothing. So he's really got to make this work over here on this east side of the map.
Yeah, he decides to throw everything down. MG's repositioning.
Yeah, Captain getting shredded meanwhile. And Ray positioning really well at this MG, being very cautious, so...
Yeah, but we have two riflemen in position. I'm not sure if Ray can stay much longer.
Yeah, he will eventually get this fuel, it looks like, but in the meantime, he's decapping the other fuel and definitely going to give himself a lead here with what Ray's done.
The good thing is he can hide behind the hedgerow right away. The MG set up and has to reset up once again, and basically Tony can repeat that. So his position isn't that bad, I would say. It's just a question how fast Ray can move his units over. Oh,
base MG! That is so unfortunate. Yeah, this feels like... Disaster is too strong a word, but this is not good.
He had such a nice position, but Ray outplayed him nonetheless.
Yeah, Ray just very careful. I think did a great job backpedaling that MG. Gonna send this other rifle home. So now Tony's got no fuel, no gas, GG, as they say.
Should ping the fuel point.
Yeah, desperately spam.
And Jeep hits a mine and dies.
Real salt on the wound there. And with his relatively low fuel income, light vehicle going to be severely delayed. I wonder if he'll opt for an AT gun. He's going to need something to deal with the Stummel, and I don't know if he wants to wait, until he can afford a vehicle.
Sector lost.
AT gun on the way from Ray. Ray playing super conservative. No ammo for Stummel though. Could upgrade it now. Here we go. Tony pretends he has snares.
Yeah, I love that. Really good play there.
Gets fuel control back on his home fuel, but he's still really behind. He might be able to isolate the Sturm Pioneer over here.
You know, I think I was wrong. I mean, he got his fuel back fast enough. He's actually going to be able to get a vehicle out relatively soon. Unfortunately, there will already be a pack, and unlike some of the other maps we've been playing on recently, this is a map where the pack can cover half of the map pretty easily.
It really will come down how well Tony can play around side blockers and shot blockers.
Yep.
Tony just gets in time into green cover, but nade out. He decides to take the nade to the face, but has to go home anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the choice. I mean, you don't want to have to just run, but I don't know. Once you eat the nade, you'll have to run anyway, so you're just choosing to lose more manpower.
Nade's on the way for Tony.
Yeah, one of that made out first. And he's back to plus 13 fuel. Nice decap from Ray on the plus 10 up there. He was good about that last game too. He's just, I think, one of the places he has been outplaying Tony on this map is the harassment of the natural +10.
Yeah, we might see a death here. Retreat nade, here we go.
Great retreat grenade, almost perfect.
But
Should surely
not
get
enough.
this kill, yeah.
He gets it though in the end.
Reported KIA. Recover their equipment at once.
Greyhound will hide behind the side blocker. Attack on ground missed. A little wipe to help Tony to come back into the game, but he still has a long and uphill battle before him.
Yeah, he's definitely behind on fuel, behind on Muni. But it is
Tony
USF on Feynman. I mean,
has no
I think this
veterancy
is.
Thanks to the battle group armor.
Oh yeah, that'll help a lot actually. The rotation rate's kind of nice, especially on a map like this where you're really wanting to get in and around shot blockers, being able to rotate faster. Often the difference between pathing screwing you and escaping.
Oh, Stummel is out of position. Has no veterancy one.
The adversary
But
is trying to take one of our
Tony's
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, Pack is well positioned. I think it was definitely there to cover it. I mean, he probably could
think he would have
but he
gotten
doesn't know
it
where all the
anyway.
Grens are.
But it's
Yeah,
obviously
just hard to know where the
caster
Grens
view.
are. Yeah. However, Pack is far enough away that this MG is a little bit vulnerable. I'd love to see him drive north and kind of get, you know, around the green cover here.
It really will come down how well Tony can play the Greyhound around the side and shot blockers.
Yeah, I mean, with just one pack, you know, the Greyhound can outmaneuver. It's not a huge map, but it's wide enough that, you know, Tony should be able to control the side VPs if he plays the M8 well.
The double MG42 player, I just realized that, really limiting Tony's movement room to maneuver. Maybe bars just to be able to break through faster.
Ours are maybe a mortar pit, too.
Oh, mortar pit is great on this map, right? Like behind the hedges
Yeah.
on your cutoff.
Yeah, you can control middle from your base pretty much. We do see bars coming, so I think that's good for sure.
Man, chat wants to see all the time double Greyhound. Maybe with this battle group makes sense, but Tony opts for
Territory sector
bars.
lost.
I think double Greyhound with armored is not bad at all. It basically forces a second pack. Although actually Ray, I think maybe realized it was armor and just assumed that there was going to be double M8 because he built a second pack. So that's going to make it even easier to deal with this M8. Could end up getting a kill. I'd be surprised if I got hit by double pack in this situation.
Greyhound stays out of range, but Captain Dan has to retreat.
Assigned when possible, Commandant.
Oh, Stummel might die. Yeah, goes down.
Destroyed by enemy action.
Captain Dan will definitely get a promotion for appropriate usage of company
Victory point
tools.
Resources, yeah.
Resources,
Yeah, pretty big misplay there from Ray, and his two MGs are spread out enough that it's going to be easy to get a flank off here. And when this other MG lines up a shot on the mid, then the rifle above it will be able to flank. So Tony bringing himself back into it. Killing the Stummel must feel really good. And once he gets this flank on this MG, that'll feel good too. Yeah, reacts instantly here.
Yeah, MG has to go home. And now with bars, the Grenadiers have a tougher time to fight.
Yeah, Ray's going to need to rely on whatever he decides to build at a tier 4. Given his fuel, I assume it'll be a vehicle. Maybe we'll see Stas after that. Not much utility out of his battle group so far. Last Stand is so far only used for the stern pile. This is a good map for the propaganda tower. I mean, it would cover a lot, so I wonder if we'll see that in the near future.
Yeah, Ray not pushing this battle group to its limits, even though I think it has a lot of utility. But if it works, it ain't stupid.
Bastards have secured our territory.
But thanks to the death of the Stummel, he has more room to maneuver. There's less long-range DPS that he has to worry about. Gives him a little bit of breathing space until some medium armor hits the field.
Ooh.
Oh, MG goes down.
Has been destroyed.
Hold
It
fire.
has to set up, pack up. Yeah, I think Tony probably expected it to just insta-run, because otherwise I think he would have thrown a grenade.
Yeah.
So a bit unlucky there. Probably could have got that MG.
Enemy forces Have claimed our...
The 4th Rifleman that Tony built really is putting its weight. It helps to outflank those units, and without the Stummel, there's not much to cover those flanks. I really like that. Interestingly, which veterans you want Tony unlocked on his Greyhound?
Canister.
Obviously, it's canister all the way, right? Nobody goes for the
Yeah, I think
capture.
the opportunity to get. I mean, so much of Co3 comes down to like killing infantry on retreat. You know, at this level of play, because it's like getting a lead is sometimes difficult unless you can get wipes, and the canister allows you to do that.
Yeah. Don't throw retreat nades, they're not really clumped up. Thank you, Tony. Not because just because you can throw retreat nades does not mean you have to do it. By the way, Tony, 70 ammo per minute, he can throw nades for days.
Yeah, his map control has gotten really good.
We have a surplus of command points available.
P4's on the way.
P4 on the way. Yeah, Tony already has an AT gun, so very heads up.
He could get a second one if he wants. He has enough manpower in the bank. Overall, due to his good engagements now after the Stummel died, I can't stress out enough how important this wipe was. He's no flooding manpower, he can think about tier 4 soon. He's getting even a fighting nest.
He's doing it, the mortar pit, alright. A little higher north than I would have liked to have seen. I prefer.
Oh, that might be a dead Greyhound. Bye bye.
Oops, yeah. Yeah, bit unfortunate there. I wonder if we'll see a Chaffee or second AT gun when he sees the P4. I kind of like Chaffee here just to like both prevent dives and chase, but there's 2 packs, so that makes the Chaffee a little bit less tempting. I wonder what he'll choose.
It's a hard spot, right? You have 114 fuel, 33 fuel per minute. You think maybe I can make it to tier 4, get out a bigger beat stick, but are you sacrificing too much in the time to get there?
Yeah, I think just given the fact that it's a small map and there's double pack, I would prefer to see him go second AT gun and then just tech up. Utilize War Machine or the Easy 8s.
It's War Machine. Nobody plays apparently Easy 8s nowadays. Captain Dan bites the dust and leases M1919.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Gonna put that on the vet 2 Gran.
He's not picking it up. Here we go, he picks it up. Captain gets immediately rebuilt. But the water pit no helping with the MGs.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how far. I didn't realize it could reach that far.
I think that's max range, right?
It must be, yeah. It must be max range. Yeah, it is. It's like just about as far as you could put it. They're cheap. He could get a second one here. He's actually replacing the captain and going tank depot, so it doesn't feel worried. I guess with 4 rifles, he feels like 1 AT gun's enough. And he may be right.
Well, the AT gun has to do some heavy lifting. We see another Assault Pioneer or Sturm Pioneer. No, by the way, no normal Pioneer, so no sweeper. That kind of screams mines everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't really like this tank depot from Tony because look at his fuel. He's still very far from a vehicle, so I think another mortar pit, AT gun, 5th rifle, something. I think it's too early to build tank depot here.
Yeah, second AT gun, but you could afford that anyway. Second AT gun.
Yeah. There he goes. He is going second AT gun now. That's good.
Command points available.
AT gun getting some nice flanking shots there. Do we have advanced
You get pushed up the fuel here too. What's that?
It felt like he has advanced logistics because even though he has so many infantry on the squad, infantry on the field, he's not really bleeding much manpower.
You know what I really think it is? I don't think Ray's getting that many kills. I mean, often in these matchups, you see like a, 1.5 or 2-to-1 KDA, but Tony's KDA is actually better than Ray's right now. He's just not taking that many casualties. I think he's doing a good job retreating on time. He's picking good fights. There's also no falls, or any other like scary infantry from Ray. So there isn't a lot to actually kill the rifle models. So he gets suppressed and runs away.
Panzerfaust roller was unlocked, but with only 20 ammo per minute. It will take some time.
Yeah, a little bit.
We have salvage unlocked.
Where'd that Stummel wreck go?
Stummel wreck got destroyed by the mortar barrage.
Yeah.
From the captain.
Cleaned up after itself. Hey, yeah, War Machine is unlocked for Tony.
Finally, someone
So
who
he's
is
very
environmental sensitive in this game.
People always leaving their wrecks around. And yeah, Ray. Wonder if we'll see him toggle final battle at any points here. Put up a prop tower.
Yeah, no, both players kind of slowed down. They're trying to get into better position, second P4 away from Ray, but I don't know.
Our front
No
line
one is
I think
really
Tony's
good
probably
at
pretty happy.
engagement.
points remain for us.
Yeah, well, that's fine for the guy with the VPs.
Yeah, he can chill.
Ray stacking his MGs up here for bonus DPS, I guess.
But mortar smoke is incoming.
Reporting in.
But will he break suppression?
Yeah, this rifle needs to leave. It's gonna start losing models any second here.
He's hoping that he breaks suppression in time.
Yeah,
He was a man with a dream.
I think his 10 seconds of damage reduction went away there.
Ground points available.
Oh, great shot from the P4. I'm nervous for this rifle, Ovadi.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm nervous for the AT guns.
Yes, second P4 coming in. The Sherman's in production. Fast deploy might save Tony here, because he's got no rifles around.
Mark target from the captain. AT guns are setting up. Will they get off a volley? One AT gun gets a shot off, the other one goes down. Mortar pit is under threat. AT gun will go down. The question is though, will they get destroyed or not?
Yeah. Ooh, this could end up coming
Snare?
back to bite Ray here. Snare just misses the threshold to get the kill there.
Sherman
Where's
is
that
coming.
Sherman?
Has
There it is.
definitely one. Both AT guns are fire ready.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, but
Luckily, Ray backed himself up.
the other AT guns are in position. Captain gets squished. One more shot.
Oh,
Bounces.
the bounce.
AT gun is still in range though.
That ended up being pretty even, I'd say.
Sherman gets away.
Yeah, might even be favored for Tony, to be honest. He lost a lot of manpower, but Ray lost a P4, so I'm going to say that Tony came out on the better end of that. Given Ray's fuel income,
He lost
especially, I
his
think.
pioneer
the
though,
P4.
so he has to rebuild it before the Sherman can fight.
Oh,
once.
yeah.
He could use the battle group's self-repair ability. Let's see if he clicks the button.
Second mortar pit. Oh, man. Tony's got the right idea here.
Yeah, he wants to grind Ray down. You want to spam support weapons? I don't mind. I have the best on-map mortar in the game. Tony using
Tony
the
double
repair
repairing.
ability and
Yeah.
repairing.
I like how he waited until the engineer came out to pop his repair ability.
Maybe he realized it afterwards. Wait a second.
Yeah.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Nice job from Ray, though, during all the chaos, getting the triple cap off. I forgot to write down what the VPs were in the previous game, but it might come into play here in a best of 5 like this. Making sure that even in a game you lose, you have good VP control can make all the difference in the series. So.
Yeah, the good thing if you play armored, you don't have many ammo sinks, so you can get plenty of mortar pits.
Alarm.
Yeah.
So overrun.
Sherman with the. I love the Tony always buying the 50 cal as one should, like we've ranted about a lot today.
Oh, frack. F burst. Will force off the MG. It's not the old air burst, which was the guaranteed support weapon, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I think Ray's in trouble here because his build is very reliant on weapons teams. He's got double pack, double MG, right? Like his anti-infantry is basically the P4s, and kind of the LMG Grand and the stern pile, but mostly it's those P4s. And double mortar pit, double AT gun kind of shuts all that down.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what Ray can do to answer the mortar pits besides trying to dive. So it seems like he's in a bad position. True. Yeah, he could sneak something up. That's a good point. And I wonder, surely that barrage kills the.
Yeah, it does.
They don't have very much health.
It's borderline broken. This ability.
Oh, P4 back alive.
Was it recovered or was it a new one?
I believe it was recovered.
I didn't pay attention. I thought he built one. Oh, Refman has to go home. He has a long retreat path ahead of him, but should be fine.
Yeah, and now the choice to go advanced logistics is going to be a problem because he's going to be behind the curve with the tanks. And Ray's going to have his third P4 when Tony has his second.
Yeah, he has double pack those for AT gun.
Yeah, it's true. But if Ray remembers he has a battle group and drops the Nebula Overwatch, he has real potential to dive. I mean, I don't like Tony's AT gun positioning. This is like just incredibly arty bait style. So if Ray realizes he can just drop the Nebula for Overwatch, drive in with the P4s and maybe clean up.
Make the all-ending GG push.
He needs to. And Ray's very willing. You know, he's not Tushkan.
He's not Tushkan. No. He will. If he
look at his position with the AT guns. Yeah, he's looking for it.
Pioneer might get wiped by Mortar Barrage. Nope. Oh, Mortar Pit will go down to the AT guns. No! Bye-bye.
Okay, here it is. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Clicked.
We are losing control of a sector.
But you can't push through it, otherwise you will kill yourself.
Yeah, he's being careful here.
Tony already queuing up new AT guns.
That's smart.
One AT gun goes down. Only one though.
You know, I think Tony played that well.
He reacted.
He was pretty calm. Moved the rifle into flank to force the P4 and pack back. So that could have gone a lot worse. I think both players handled that very nicely.
I would cancel the third AT gun. You already have to. Or is he playing old school USF with triple AT gun?
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, if this happens again, now you've got your AT gun spread out and they can't all be Nebula Overwatched. So, I don't know. I kind of like the third AT gun. Although, no, you know what? He's got so much fuel. You maybe after your next tank.
The Mortar Pit, man, doing so much damage against the MGs. Tony needs one good... Oh, he gets the decrew even.
Do not let it fall into
oh, yeah, wow.
Long range pull it onto them, I guess.
But... yeah, a ratio of one AT gun per tank is good. So, just as if your opponents keep spamming P4s, keep spamming ATGs.
Yeah, my code 2 brain always says you never get more than 2 AT guns.
Panzer IV is field ready.
But I'm a small brain. That's fine.
You can't two volley mediums in this game. So. Aggressive positioning with these AT guns.
He needs to get some... If he controls the flank, I like the position. If not, they're really vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm curious what his plan is here. He's got the other Sherman. I wonder if he's going to try to make an envelopment happen here. Well, one thing to keep in mind, too, about these fights is that Tony's got an inherent advantage with the Sherman smoke, right? He can shut down his opponent's AT guns much easier than Ray can shut down his. I mean, Ray has to spend Muni to do that.
Yeah. Ray is kind of backed up into a corner. In a weird corner, basically both players switched sides. At least from what you would say is natural resource control.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. The distances between the two sides are pretty even. It just sort of happens that, like, people play the way that they usually play, but I don't know that you have to. I think it's almost equally viable to play it the other way, and sometimes people do. Okay, I have to say I don't like Tony's AT gun micro here. He's just keeping them all in one control group, blobbed up. You definitely want to spread them out so you don't get dove or hit by RD.
Off-map Nebelwerfer batteries are on standby.
Use the tab key, people. Use the tab key.
I didn't know that, actually. What is the last thing that Tony's missing from his battle group?
He has not picked recovery vehicle or Scott, although you'd think he could just pick recovery vehicle now.
Yeah, Scott would not make much sense.
The repairs in combat can be pretty fight deciding sometimes.
We have lost the sector.
He just needs to find an angle. If Tony is able to get rid of those AT guns, the whole game will shift immediately.
Yeah, I suspect.
But it's true for both players, to be honest, so...
Yeah, Ray probably just waiting for another Nebel Overwatch. Good Faust here. Could pick off this Sherman.
Oh, that's
a lot
Sherman. Smoke is out.
Yeah, really nice use of smoke.
Bounces and misses. Sherman just gets away with a nickel of health.
This is interesting. I'm really not sure who I'd put as like ahead here. I mean, Ray has one more tank and has access to a better off map, but I think Tony's units are inherently a little bit stronger, and he's got.
Oh, he will lose a rifleman though. That's a goner, 100%.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, here we go. It drops the bar though. So if he has not double bar on one squad, he can pick it up. So it's something.
Ray's been spending some muni though, so that's going to help delay the Neville Overwatch.
Middle will now shift into Tony's control. It's a really back and forth game. Neither player is really able to break the back of the opponent. Oh shit, but he gets wiped because he was repairing.
Oops. That hurts. Every loss matters more in a game that's this close. VPs are pretty low for Ray, though. He had good VP control. It's once again.
Yeah, Tony plays VP control really well. He knows how much VPs mean, and I think after his game against Rickley, where he nearly lost because he didn't pay attention to VP control.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you like how Ray's repairing his tanks in base?
No. Split repairing, man. Chat is asking if back tech is an option. First of all, Ray is pop capped, so Nebel wouldn't even fit. And secondly, it would be too many resources or manpower. Manpower is the bottleneck for an first Nebel.
It is 9 pop. He has just enough pop for the Nebel. I don't hate that, but I think a Stas would just be better because with the right timing and micro, the Stas can threaten the AT guns constantly. The Nebel can only threaten them once every whatever it is, 50 seconds.
MG gets recruit and Tony is not picking it up.
Why isn't he stealing it? Yeah, that's so
Maybe
weird.
Maybe he thinks it's the range of the base MG? It's not.
No, and it doesn't matter because there's no vision, so... That's a bit of a mistake there from Tony. But long game, no surprise there.
Battlefield fatigue.
Yeah, exactly.
In the meantime,
spicy, man. It still feels like anybody's game.
Yeah, 4th P4 on the way. Lost MG gets replaced by a bigger MG.
Increase security around
100 VP store only for Ray.
Yeah, and they're about to start draining. Replacing the scout. I guess maybe trying to get a flare. I mean, that can make a big difference in a fight if you have vision, so I don't hate that. I'm curious to see how he uses it. Yeah, Ray at 99 pop. He's got 200 muni. I feel like this is his opportunity to all in.
Yeah, no one never.
Before he loses on VPs. Okay, oh, is he spreading out his P4s? Yes. No. Wow, I got excited. I thought he was really going to envelop, but this looks like more of a tactical consolidation.
He selected all the units in with one thingy and then moves though up.
They're both doing it. They're going to meet at the bottom of the map, it looks like.
This is the chosen battleground. This is where we will fight.
Oh, look, whose AT guns are closer? Looks like it's Ray's.
Sector now under
Right, the
enemy
building
control.
is...
And he might get a...
Side
This is such
blocker.
bad AT gun micro from Tony. He can drive the P4s past them right now.
I'm
He's
not
picking
sure
the wrong
though
direction,
if
though.
Ray realizes that.
He should now.
Big push, riflemen are not
there
in
it is.
position, AT guns will go down. Nebelwerfer Overwatch was used. Ray could go in and end the game over here now.
Yeah, he just needs to go drive it as the tank.
But he will lose his own.
Almost
Bye-bye, mister. Oh, no, he
needs
survives.
to go.
Grenadier squad has been destroyed.
Oh, Grenadier
Sec,
got
right.
wiped from the... AT gun survived, so this Nebelwerfer Overwatch kinda backfired.
Yeah, Ray not pulling the trigger all the way. I feel I'm surprising. Like, he should have just drove around at those AT guns while the Shermans backed off. He could have cleared all of them. Instead, he kind of let Tony get away with one, I feel like. That was not good AT gun positioning.
I know the
And he's
Shermans
not
are
even
coming.
tapping the...
But this is a bad push from Ray. The AT guns are well positioned and they will get the Sherman. Yes. And P4, sorry, might another P4 bite the dust?
We have lost a Panzer IV.
He's not capping the mid-VP either.
Pioneer might go down to the mortar pit. Nope.
Thanks for the raid, Shark.
Yeah, sorry, Shark. I just was so... The game is so intense. So we are currently casting game number 2 between Tony and Ray. Tony is up 1-0. And it's a nail biter. It's not really clear who is ahead. Even though currently I would say Tony is slightly ahead due to PopCap and VP control.
Wow, what a throw there from Ray in that fight. I feel like he had done everything he needed to do and he just didn't micro the P4s correctly. That was it. Like everything else, he had done it right. But yeah. Not capping the mid-VP feels like a big mistake too, although it may not end up making a huge difference.
P4 might get picked off. Nope.
Now he's behind. Like his infantry army is definitely not as good, and now the tank count is basically equalized, so yeah. Maybe Ray didn't do his sleep schedule shift for this tournament.
Well, it's a scheduled event, right? So he had the opportunity to play.
Oh, that's right. They can play this whenever they want. Huh?
Whenever they wanted.
Oh yeah, no, can't use being tired as an excuse for these.
This is
Actually,
not
maybe
an
I can
excuse
participate
being
in some of
tired.
these next tournaments if I can play the games whenever I want.
Unless
big
Runner
part of why I
comes
don't play
around
is,
and
like, I
screws
can't
me
pick
over
up.
with a patch,
One of our
we'll keep this
anti-tank-
system, I think.
The enemy is striking at
Oh no, Gren goes down. He forgot that it's 5 men on the pack instead of 4.
He merged himself to death.
Easy mistake to make.
Field ready.
I also forgot until I saw that Gren disappear.
Go home, rifle. Maybe in the future we will do finals live, but I'm not convinced
The
on that
enemy
either.
has taken a
Because it's
victory
really
I
late
like
for
that,
Ray
like-
again.
I really like that people like Ray don't have to play at 6 in the morning.
Hey, the idea is to get more people the opportunity to play. We are so spread around
Yeah.
the globe. AT gun goes down. But 1P4 might bite the dust if he drives. Nope, he stays behind the side blocker.
Ooh, Ray's making a good push here. Focus firing the AT guns, but nice smoke from Tony.
Smoke. We'll lose one Sherman though, I feel like. AT gun goes down. Sherman needs to run. Shermans need to run. New Sherman comes around before gets picked off.
Panzer IV.
Tony smells blood. Feels like.
Oh,
this is
here
the
we
fight.
go. Seek and destroy.
We must lift our resolve. We are down
Yeah.
to our
10 VPs left. It's game. Ray is toast.
GG. Wow. GG, well played. Another good game. Felt like Ray had a few opportunities there, but Tony played careful and Ray did not push his advantages hard enough, I think.
2-0 for Tony. If Tony wins one more time, Ray is done. Can Ray make a
would be-
reverse sweep and happen?
I would be
Or
shocked.
Is Tony the new best player, beating Ray 3-0? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with game number 3 in a couple of seconds. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, you can already sign up for the 2v2 tournament, which is also a scheduled event or an asynchronous event, so you don't have to worry about playing late in the night or being around on one exact weekend. You have plenty of time, so feel free to sign up with your friend, or it does not necessarily be a friend, can also be a family member. Kappa. So see you around in the next game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 3 between Ray and ToniMontana. We have Ray as the DAG, some hype in chat for Mr. DAG, and on the other side we have Mr. ToniMontana as the USF. We are on road to Tunis. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend Daniel?
Kartschützen deployed.
Ray's doing the same build we saw him do last time on this map. So I think we'll expect a PG. And I think what'll be most interesting is how Tony decides to deal with this. He has gone rifles. I would guess we're just going to see armored again, unfortunately. I think, yeah, seeing the Jeep kind of confirms that. And it has never been, except for a few moments where PJs were really good, it's never been wrong to try to spam M8s and Chaffies against DAC, so I wonder if that's what we'll see from Tony.
Sonderkraftfahrzeug
Yeah.
250 reporting.
Even though with the new Panzerjägers, I think you should have an easy time dealing with LV spam.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong there.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with people who can say that, like, one faction's clearly dominant, now you ought to lose if you play the other one when a series is 2-0. I guess maybe people aren't familiar with the tournament format, but the game being 2-0 means that somebody won with both factions.
Yeah, chat is biased, as we all know, and chat knows everything better, as we know, so that's okay. Bike just gets away, fastest unit in the
Taking
game.
advantage. Taking advantage of that speed to dip. And interesting cap order here from Ray. Capping up what, you know, is ostensibly Tony's fuel. Tony capping up Ray's fuel in the meantime, but much slower, obviously, so I think so far this open probably has gone how Ray wanted it to.
Ray's doing the same thing that he did against Tushkan. And obviously,
Yeah.
Tony can't know that. Unless you watch the replays. It's a possibility.
Yeah,
But
would be smart. I mean, I would encourage everybody to watch watch the games of their opponents in the bracket, if you can. Well, good damage from the Jeep.
Oh, Jeep has to run, though.
Yeah,
So fuel
PG
is
should come in
connected.
and swing this fight.
But it's only one rifleman against 3 units. I'm not sure if that's an advisable engagement.
Doesn't this feel familiar to the last time someone played against this strategy on this map? This is the one rifle fighting into the 3 units and staying too long and
Losing manpower
losing
for
tempo.
nothing. He loses only 1 model, though, but a lot of HP is lost.
Yeah. This isn't about heal timing. He's got his 3rd rifle out. He has just enough manpower for heals, so I expect him to put it down. Otherwise, this rifle's pretty useless. But maybe he wants to fast tech. We'll have to see.
Jeep hits veteran C1. Oh, some nice damage on the Panzer Pioneer. Ray jumps inside of the 250 just in time. Jeep has to run now.
Yeah. Almost goes down. This is looking okay for Tony, though. He's ahead on Muni just a little bit, and otherwise even on fuel, so I think this is fine for him.
Yeah, but he has
He
to
is losing
repair,
some
so
VPs.
Jeep is kinda useless now for the next, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's got 76 seconds until he can repair it. Well, good mine goes down from Ray. He's getting a couple of mines down. Interestingly,
Cancel
deciding
Jaeger.
not to go for the cutoff, maybe realizing the risk isn't worth only cutting off the plus 16.
Yeah, he gets the full cap
Ray
on the
doesn't-
16
Reporting
even.
in.
Yeah. Ray accidentally not finishing a mine before he retreats. So only ended up
What a
getting one
noob,
mine on
man.
that flank.
Kepper.
I know. Tony does have grenades, so 250 has to be careful here.
You always have to expect to use F-nades though, since they're so cheap nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of players get them after the second rifle, so by the time the third rifle's out, yeah, very safe to assume.
PJ's on the field. Tony is getting infantry support center.
Starting requisition
To
of
be fair though, this
transport
engagement favors Tony. Tony is not bleeding much manpower, and Ray's not able to gain map control, which in the end helps him.
Yeah, it feels good to have both of the plus 16s, just slowly stacking up a muni advantage here.
We saw breach.
It's a breach. Yeah. Yeah, very even so far. Scout gonna go cap the bottom plus 10 right as the opposite corner gets capped by the bike. And Jeep
Would you be a little bit?
repaired. Let's hope it doesn't find the Panzerjäger immediately.
Nah, PJ's going on the
Gets
captain
sent right
duty.
back.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Flag is in the queue though for Ray, and Tony just getting tier 3. So
Yeah, this
what
is,
will have
uh,
some
A
time on the
mechanized
field
combat
without a
group
proper
awaits deployment.
counter.
This is scary. Ray has been a little more cautious this tournament. I feel like old Ray, I would say he's going to drive that to the
Forces
cutoff
have taken our territory.
with the PJ guarding it, because he could. But I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to shoot at the building for a long time until an AT gun hits. That's my prediction.
Yeah, Tony is getting fuel control now. Jeep is capping the 5-pointer. Does the Jeep get veterancy from capping?
Oh, I
Rear-mounted flag
don't
carrier
know.
No.
Yes, it does. Plus
does.
50.
Okay, because no number
victory
propped up
point
for
is
me.
being
But
neutralized
probably
by
because
the
I'm in
enemy.
Ray's POV.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so partisans weren't banned, huh? But Tony's still not playing it.
Is Tony's
We've lost
a
control
partisan
of a
enjoyer?
victory point.
I don't watch much ladder
guess not.
these
I mean-
days.
He must not be. You think he'd pick it? Oh, yeah. Here's the flag shooting at the building.
Assault grenadiers
It looks
have
like-
been called in.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. He's already got the PJ, so maybe looking for a way to clear the building more effectively.
He has a flamer.
Flamer will also do that. Yeah.
The assault grenadiers going to the bottom VP. Tony has 200 ammo in the bank. He's close to a Greyhound. But still against Dak, an AT gun is still something worth to get.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he didn't do his manpower math very well, because by the time he gets the M8, he'll have the manpower for the M8 and the AT gun, so he should have just built the AT gun. Ooh, rifle mismicroed here. Could go down.
Oh, bye-bye, Mr. Rifleman.
Class for the victory point.
Yeah.
And another rifleman. I think
no.
that's GG.
Huge blunders here. Probably going to lose, yeah, both rifles, and this is why you just build the dang AT gun, man. Actually, the AT that he
Oh,
is
he
gonna
gets
get
away
lucky
with a
and not
rifleman.
lose
At
that
least
rifle.
something.
But now the M8's going to come, and there's going to be a PJ on the cutoff, so he can't really fight this until the AT gun gets here.
Sector has been claimed by
So
the
that's like
enemy.
another 45 seconds where, oh, where's Ray going?
Going home. He wants to defend
Hello?
his fuel.
I guess. I think you camp this cutoff and then send the assault grenade up to that fuel or something. I'm kind of surprised about this choice.
Yeah.
Really wants to kill the Jeep, I guess? But yeah, too conservative this tournament, I think, from Ray.
Maybe he learns his lesson against
Yeah.
directly and
I wasn't going to say it.
it's fine. We a little bit of friendly banter is allowed.
Armory
Oh, Jeep gets him!
underway.
Wait,
Nope, jinxed.
it
almost,
looked like
almost.
it for a couple of seconds. Ground is on the field and gets snared. Nope.
Thinking about it.
Oh, Ground might hit the mine there if he wants to play greedy.
I know I was watching for that.
Pack crew is reporting in.
Packers on the field. Tony needs to rebuild his lost rifleman though. PJ's in the 250 are coming from the flank. Get spotted though and zoned out for the moment.
Yeah. Worth noting the VP control here for Murray, really good again. Already got Tony below 350.
Victory point lost.
Yeah, Ray realizes that he needs to play the long game. If he wants to win, it will be a nice game.
Are available to deploy
He's
at
2-0 down, or 2-0.
Yeah.
once. We are losing grasp of a munitions point.
NG's out for the Greyhound, but yeah, low fuel now for Tony here.
Okay,
So he's
Ray
got
is
some tough
doing
decisions to
something.
make.
Something I was not expecting. It's espionage.
Ooh. All right. This isn't a bad map for espionage.
Are there even good maps for espionage in the first place? Shots fired to all espionage.
Well, I mean,
destroyers.
this is a map where I think the sabotage, the beacons are pretty good because there's some really large sectors, and the extra damage on the pack can be pretty nice versus armor. But I'm just coming up with reasons why this is good. I'm not suggesting that this was the optimal choice. But the incendiary ammo is amazing on the packs.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just thinking about what he's going to do in the late game against, 76 Shermans.
Ground is going for the chase. Can't finish it off though due to the snare.
AT
Pass
gun
on.
just wasn't
The
quite
enemy
there.
has dropped to 300 points. The fight continues. Armory upgrade underway.
This is looking pretty good for Ray right now, but never count USF out, especially when they've gone a good late game battle group. And Tony's also shown that he's very good at playing from behind, that he doesn't give up. He knows how to play relatively safely, and I'm not counting him out yet at all.
A munitions point is being taken from us.
Red 2 on the
Territory is now in
250.
enemy hands.
Which upgrades? Does Ray have any upgrades yet? He has both
Yeah.
Panzer Grenadiers.
I don't see that too often. Interesting not seeing the emergency repair kits or smoke. You'd really think
Our enemy is on
you'd see one of those at this
250
point, given he has the flak
Our
and he
victory
has
point is being neutralized
3
by the
other
enemy.
lesser but still valuable vehicles.
Victory point
Hey,
under
Tigan
enemy
wants to
control.
bring down the building.
A victory point is
Wow,
being
VP's below
taken from us.
250 now.
Oh, the pressure is mounting. Bars on the way
Yeah.
from Tony. We have tier 3 already on the way from Ray. I'm not sure what he can.
Enemy forces have captured the
From
victory point.
yeah, I don't know what Tony can do. He needs a second AT gun for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'd like to see. He's still pretty far from like even something like the Scott if he wanted to be cheeky. Taking the building down is good though. Yeah, he just needs, like you said, a second AT gun and maybe just kind of creep forward. But with the bolstered,
He still win with the
PGs.
bar rifleman. He should easily win.
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection.
I think with the if he gets double bar and then a second AT gun, he can creep up. Oh, Greyhound might go down. Flak gets
Armory
away,
upgrade underway.
but big push now in the middle from Mr. Ray.
he's starting to get the double bars rolled out. Second AT gun, that's good to see. I think he needs to go ahead and spend the muni and yeah, get double bars on everything else.
I want to see from Ray auto repair. The extra survivability
Yeah, he needs
is
to get
really
an
useful
upgrade.
on the Flak.
Okay, he's doing it now. I also think he could stand to get like a regular MG, so that once the second AT gun comes out, he can still suppress these bar rifles.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
He certainly has the manpower for it.
Tony abusing the self-repair ability from this battle group really nicely.
The enemy has taken a
Keeping his
victory
units
point.
on, his Greyhound combat ready at all time.
Armory upgrade complete, Commandant.
Greyhound though takes another AT gun shot.
We are losing ground.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy fast repairs. It's like almost double what the engineer with the sweeper gives, I think.
Yeah, they're also repairing while in combat, right? Flak gets the shot from the AT gun.
I think it pauses during combat. Yeah, it does. It gets disabled.
Ah, okay.
The icon's still there, but it's just because you're losing the timer on it, not because you're actually getting the reps. It's a little confusing.
Palm Grenadier might go down. Greyhound will find the
Yeah, gotta be
mine.
careful.
Bye-bye.
Oh, mine's gonna save him here, yeah. I think, well, should save him. I guess he can still die, but no. Canister lowers the range enough that should be able to get out.
Greyhound getting repaired, so the mine hit is not the end of the world. But Ray still has a plenty resources in the bank. Double fuel. Tony's still really resource starved. Maybe Sheffy's?
It's going logistics. Oh, I can't agree with that. I think this is the mistake he made last game, where he, you know, spent his fuel on logistics when he didn't really need to, and then was behind the armor curve. But I wonder if he'll get the Funk Wagon now. Ray's got the Funk Wagon available. I'm curious to see if he actually uses it. I don't see why not.
For some weird reason, it does not affect Veteran C0 Panzerjägers, the camo that you would get from the Funkwagen. And 250 survives with 1 HP!
Emergency repair kits.
Emergency repair kits coming in clutch. P3 hits the field. Tony tries to get double fuel. Or at least one fuel, probably.
Well, this rifle's in a bit of danger if he overstays here. 2 squads chasing.
Oh, he has to go home. Assault disembark?
Oh. Not quite. I thought maybe he'd be able to get the assault grenades on retreat, but I don't think he will, so this rifle might make it.
Yeah, he will be fine. Where's the Greyhound? Getting repaired once again. Probably drove up to the pack again. Yeah, no, with pack on the with P4 on the Jesus Christ, P3 and
Whatever
flank on the field. Flank control will be a tough ask for Tony. He needs something.
Yeah, I just think I want to see a Funk Wagon, man. I mean, it's good to camo some of the units for first strike, but also
It's free.
It's free. You get muni from it. I'd love to see a Goliath hidden behind one of these stone walls in like the middle. You know, they're a great spot for Goliaths. Tellermine can be good for against armor dives. I just think there's a lot of value that Ray's coming
Tony
on the table.
went for camo on his scouts.
Oh, nice.
So some extra vision there.
Victory point under enemy control.
Kind of feels like Ray picked this battle group solely for one reason and one reason alone. It's incendiary ammunition on his AT gun.
He seems to do that a lot, where he like really doesn't use everything in the battle group. He like uses 1 or 2 things and then just kind of forgets about the rest of it.
Echo 2-player brain, some would say. Oh, Flak will get in danger. And no,
Scout giving vision should be able to kill it.
We have command points
Yeah.
awaiting assignment.
gets it, but he lost something else. Was it Captain? Yeah.
Mobile flak vehicle
Captain went down,
under
yeah.
action.
P3 gets forced off, but didn't take any HP damage.
Look at the VPs though. This is all Ray needs is to keep maintain control of these VPs just a little bit longer.
Oh, Home Grenadier goes down in the middle.
Squad of Panzer Grenadiers.
Double hit from the AT guns.
Not gonna be able to secure that mid VP.
If Tony wants to play for tier 4, he will lose. He has no resource control for that. He needs to spam tier 3 with War Machine.
Down to 100
I don't see any
Yeah.
other way to win this game for him. He's so behind, and the P3 swarm will be huge.
Yeah, I agree. He needs to go like Chaffee and just keep trying to fight for the VPs.
He gets rid of one 250, so it's something. He's stabilizing, but Ray's no transitioning into late game deck army. Tanks and only tanks.
Yeah. He's not far from a third P3. Tony looks like he might want to lose another rifle here in mid, too.
Yeah, he forgot about it.
Let's get it out now, but mid VP probably going to go over again.
77
and I think bot VP is going to go over. Yeah, I think this might just be a pretty quick VP win here for Ray.
Yeah, it's probably game Tony's too resource stuffed. He can't get VP control. And with being so behind on VPs, you start doing stupid things to get VPs.
Yeah, it's true. Losing the engineer is going to suck, too. He's getting kind of low on muni, so he can't keep popping that on the Greyhound. But no, Ray not willing to chase.
I think that's game. Tony's base back in the base is triple capped until he's back on the field. It will take some time.
Man, I really hope Ray builds an MG. It would just help him secure one of these side VPs.
Enemy forces! Proximity alarm near our victory point!
It's not looking good. He gets at least middle and top, so VP bleeds is stopped, but 37 VPs at the bank ain't that much.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
No, that's like one more bad screw up, and that's kind of game. And because his AT is pretty much the 2 AT guns, he's not very mobile. I mean, the map is small enough that that's okay. I almost feel like Tony just needs to really pick 2 VPs, top and mid probably, and then say, this is where I'm fighting. Because if he tries to run around the map, he's really playing into Ray's hands, and we can just see what's happening with the Assault Grin, you know? It's like he can't spread out.
Tony cancelled tier 4, realizes that he has no time, gets the third AT gun in the hope. But I'm not sure if that's enough. P3s can switch sides quite easily, and he needs something to support. He destroyed the AT gun, I did realize that, so maybe there's a chance in hell.
Yeah. Man, shout out to this Assault Grin who beat a Vet 2 rifle who used port on him and had double bars. That's, I would not have predicted that.
Yeah, but Greyhound comes over, drives away. Third P4 on the way, and P3 on the way. It's just so everything is... Tony's army is really like squishy.
Yeah, up the bike. Nope.
Act small target size.
Territory lost.
Tony needs a triple cap, to be honest. With only 31 VPs in the bank, one screw up and you are dead. And that can happen really fast. But
I wonder if we'll see.
Think he can triple cap.
Yeah. No, he can't. It's too dangerous. I think you really have to just, like I said, like you need to put your AT guns between the 2 VPs and just defend them with your life, or well, the lives of your men, I'll say.
I don't know.
Ray, I bet will go. I want to see survival package next, so that the P3s can cap the side VPs, and then that should allow him to win this game.
Yeah.
Here comes the right click. I like Tony's spread of rifles. Good vision around the AT guns. That's solid.
Third AT gun. Here we go. Bike baits snare. AT gun is out of position. Big push now in middle. Middle will fall. AT gun will go down. 250 gets picked, but who gives a damn about that? The damage has been done. Middle AT gun sets up, but is under pressure from the Assault Grenadier, and that's good.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna kill all these rifles, huh? AT guns get zoned off by the Firestorm. Ooh. Well, he hasn't been able to cap a VP yet, though, Ray, so...
He recaptured the one AT gun. Will maybe get the wipe there, but... I don't know.
Uh-oh. Assault Grids go down, that's something. And that 3 Greyhound gets a kill there.
Deck, but Rifle will go down.
It's true. Replaced with more vehicles.
The right click had won the war.
Yeah, killing the equipment, that's smart. And it looks like top VP probably going to fall. I guess the MA can go up there and defend it, but I don't know. Feels a little inevitable for Tony, but he's putting up a good fight here.
Yeah. He tries to drain VPs, right? So if something happens,
Yeah.
he gets
True.
some advantage.
Oh, another rifle goes down.
And thanks for the raid put. We are currently casting game number 3 of this finals between Ray and ToniMontana. Ray needs to win this game, otherwise Tony will be the grand champion. So, and currently it's looking like Ray will get a second chance to get a reverse sweep going.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
But the Greyhound is doing mop-up operations on the flanks.
Verstanden. Order received.
Oh, camo, what is
Oh,
this?
invisible
Operation
pig
Scorpion?
freeze.
Yeah. More bad AT gun marker from Tony. I feel like this is his Achilles heel. He
With
never
good AT
spreads
gun
his
bikes
AT
really
guns
could
out.
not survive that.
No, but he should still spread them out. Good mop up here from Ray.
Greyhound
Top
gets
VP
the
falls,
P3.
and that'll do it.
Operations. I think it's the first time I saw Operation Scorpion actually being.
And when a tournament game,
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've seen it used in a tournament game, probably. GG.
Yeah. Well,
Well played to Ray. Some good deck there.
don't look at the KD. Jesus Christ, poor Tony. Well, Rev played really, really well. I think Tony's greed to go for 2-4 with no fuel kinda bite him in the end.
Yeah, and the logistics greed, too, it felt like.
But yeah, we will be back with game number 4 in a couple of seconds. And don't forget, sign up for the 2v2 tournament, and I will sound like a broken record for today, because I'm really hyped for 2v2 since it's my main game mode that I play.
Best game mode.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 4 between Ray and ToniMontana in this amazing finals. We are back on Road to Tunis, and we have Mr. Ray as the USF. And on the other side, we have Mr. ToniMontana as the Wehrmacht. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend,
Engineers on the
Mr.
field.
Daniel?
Okay, well, hold on to your knickers, sit down, you get ready for this. You're not going to believe it. SSF has been chosen.
Oh no!
But we are seeing Tony go triple pio, which is an open I haven't seen in quite a while. He's got the old knowledge. We'll see if he continues to surprise us by picking something that isn't Luftwaffe. I'm not gonna count on it, but we will see. I do like his cap order so far. The triple pio open
Deployment.
can have some trouble against the Weasel if the Weasel's well microed. So we'll see how Ray and Tony face off in that capacity.
No sound? No, there's sound. Everything is working on my end.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah. Fucking debacle trolling me.
Hey, see this actually kind of a big fight here in the bottom left. The Scout versus the Pio. So far, the Scout not getting very good hits in, but generally the Scout can kite these Pios pretty well.
I like how Ray uses the Weasel as a mode of transportation to get the Pioneers
Get the
close range
engineer in.
without losing HP and models.
Riflemen are ready.
Yeah, but that's a huge win in the south there for Tony. Being able to deny that fuel is pretty crucial, given that he's probably going to have his own fuel denied.
Yeah, but it won't be connected, so...
No, it's more just about equalizing the lack of fuel. But yeah, it looks like, I wonder if Ray's going to be able to connect this fuel. Tony was waiting for his Grenadier, which is smart, but I do think it'll take him too long to get up there now. The Weasel can stall for a while.
Alright, Weasel getting repaired on the cap point. Ray or Tony rather should plant mine where the weasel would retreat through. Or
Ooh, yeah, that would have been a good play. Looks like Ray taking a pretty smart path so far, though. Backing well off.
Kill
And
point is being lost.
this is awkward for Tony, man. The weasel does good damage, and the engineers are like just close enough to provide meaningful DPS as well. But second grand here, so.
yeah, that should be a one engagement. Slight fuel advantage though in the end for Ray.
We have riflemen taking the field. The sector
Yeah, and Weasel
field
already vet one.
theirs now.
So that's kind of nice for Ray if he can get it out of here.
Fuel gets captured. Weasel should survive here. No bad RNG
Very
rolls.
close. Yeah, a bit unlucky there for Tony, who has an MG coming out now.
So
And things will stabilize here, but yeah, definitely a lead for Ray. He has his natural +10 muni capped, whereas Tony's just capping his, and he's had his fuel a little bit longer as well. So we'll see if Ray can get much done with this lead, or if Tony can hang on for the mid game here.
by the way, I want to point out that Ray finally abandoned the MG spam.
Riflemen ready.
Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't talk about that. He went rifles. Yeah.
MG42 is in a nice position, forces off the rifleman.
The boys will have grenades soon.
Grenades is the tech option here for Ray.
Luftwaffe from Tony.
Yeah, as anticipated, but tier 2. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's tier 3. I read the icon wrong. Well, everything is as it was and as it always will be, at least for this tournament.
One day, we will see every game with a different battle group.
Front line.
But this day is
Yeah.
not today.
Ooh. Tony in a bit of trouble here. Really good flank from Ray.
Oh, Flamer Pioneer coming in. Tony should have spotted it.
Tony needs to just run right now. He's going to lose this MG if he's not very careful.
Oh, go
Good
home.
retreat grenade
release.
should clear it. Is he going to merge into it first? Oh, he should have. No.
I
He'll
think
probably do
it
okay.
doesn't matter that much. He will. Oh, retreat
See.
grenade. Maybe.
No, retreat nade wasn't quite there, so... And it spread the damage over the squads, which was good. So...
Ray
Good
getting
escape,
bars.
but... Yeah, this is going to be really hard because coming back onto the field against the bars... Not always fun, but...
Enemy movement near a victory
He,
point.
he has the muni for the Stummel, so... Maybe he'll be okay here.
Stummel is on the way, and since Ray went for bars, there won't be a counter for quite some time.
Upgrades are en route.
Yeah.
So Ray really needs to game map control ASAP, and considering that Tony has 3 fuel per minute,
Rifles have
it
arrived.
helps.
Yeah, he is decapping... Tony is decapping bottom left, which is good. It will allow the bars to potentially be more punished by denying the fuel here. Wow. Both players have a mine on the
We must
top
take
fuel.
it back.
Yeah. Ray put 2 mines there. No. Ah, it was a mine from
One each.
Tony.
Yeah, one each.
Glory. I thought you mean both players put the mine on their fuels respectively down.
More good. Ray's rifle positioning's been really good this game. He's on the retreat path of this Pio. So if Tony greeds for the finish, you know, capping this
Victory
point,
is under attack.
he could
We must
definitely
act.
die to this rifle.
Let's pray for the RNG lords.
Reports of enemy movement near
Nah,
our
no
victory
praying
point.
needed. It's a goner. But as we all know, if you play a triple pioneer, at least one has to die.
Victory
Yeah.
point is
Well, that's why he built
enemy
3.
Control.
There's a reason why the pioneers made the union to avoid being built at the 30, being built 3 times and then always dying.
Contact. Capture point is being overrun.
Tony definitely stabilized here, though. The bar's not going to do much against the Stummel.
Yeah,
Although if you drive it too far forward and let yourself get snared,
Sector
that
locked.
does help
No contact.
your opponent.
but there's no real follow-up, so it should be fine. Tony, by the way, has no heal yet. Never mind, yes.
I got the bunker actually, so.
Fallschirmjägers
early
are
there.
on the way. Oh, a little bit too aggressive though. Will get caught off by the Flamer Pioneer, I feel.
Oh, could even get satcheled. I think he might get satcheled. Oh, was he just? Yeah, I think he's gonna just land in time. Yeah, well, that was close.
Damn, this one battle got really teleported.
Yeah, they do that weird. It's
Bazooka squad, reporting in.
funky sometimes. Yeah, MG positioned a little lazily in that building and is caught out. Actually, is totally surrounded. Ray gets a second chance to try to hit it with a retreat
on
grenade.
retreat.
Well done. Very nicely timed.
You have 3
MG
command
for
points available.
Mr. Ray. Will he get it? One model. Fallschirmjäger might have the DPS.
Needs to
Attack
attack
on
ground.
He gets it
But
recruited,
should get
but there's
picked
a
up
Duke squad
now.
now.
Yeah.
Captain
Needs to
Dan gets the
retreat there.
pickup, and the MG's gone.
Really nice satchel. Really early OQ here from Tony. Wanted to make sure that that Fall Pio and that Stummel had all their tools right away.
Fallschirm, by the way, hit Veterancy 1, and I'm not sure if it's bought Veterancy 1.
Yeah, he
Hit
did.
bought. Never mind. I thought he did so much damage in one engagement.
Losing that MG really hurts Tony. I mean, there's
Yeah, that
Three
might
bar
be
rifles
actually...
and-
I don't want to call it GG, that's a little bit too early, but I don't see Tony leaving his 2 square meters anytime soon.
no, and the problem now is that like with the Stummel basically being countered by the Zook squad, and the Falls being countered by the MG42, unless he's really, really slick with the Falls, he doesn't really have
He
any
gets the
tools
snare on
that are-
the... but there's no follow-up, so it will survive.
Maybe? He had to back off. Actually, might lose it
Might
to the
lose the
bars.
Stummels to small lumps. Tony, stop moving!
Yeah.
No! Bye-bye, Stummel. Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
won't recover. That's... I will be
It feels a
cocky and call it
little
that
bit like
GG.
GG. Yeah. You can't lose the MG and the Stummel
He's
when you're
choosing
already a little
one.
bit behind.
Beginning of
I think you kind of have to, because what else do you do about the MG42 and the rifles in the buildings, you know? Like, you kind of need the Stummel with this battle group, because Falls are great, but they're not that good at clearing buildings. I guess they have the, I guess they do have Breach, but you have to gap close first with a 4-man squad.
Yeah, do they have
Kind of
breach?
hard to do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I don't see Tony recovering. He rebuilt 251, obviously,
Commander.
but Ray will soon snowball into infinity.
Yep. He's actually going, looks like straight for the whiz bang, not going down the left side or the right side of the tree at all. He went loiter.
He's going fast whiz bang, feels like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's losing the control over his safe 10 fuel, and with the MG42 sitting there, it won't be recaptured anytime soon. Stummel is kinda outzoned due to the Zook squad.
Floppy Micro getting snared again.
Yeah. Too much is happening at once, probably, where he's under so much pressure.
Yeah, and this has been a long series. I mean, we've had multiple. All the games have been,
We're tracking them on 300.
except for the last one, maybe have been 30 minutes, right? And the last one was I think 26 or something. So, yeah, this has been a really long series. Assuming they put all the games in a row, this is like could just be Ray's experience as a player and tournament player kind of showing through here.
Defend our victory point.
I can imagine Tony's also really, really anxious. He's really open about that Ray's way better than him, and suddenly being 2-0 up in a tournament situation puts a lot of pressure on you. Jäger will make it home, but Grenadier might get picked off. Yep.
Our territory's cut off from supply. Reconnect with it.
I don't know, man.
Pretty brutal
I think
KDA
Ray has
for this
won,
matchup.
and Tony refuses it because he's like, if I win if I win this, I've won the tournament.
Hey, I mean, you never know. DC could happen.
Yeah, DC
you know,
can
Ray's
happen.
mom could get mad. I think Ray's older than that, though.
No, yeah. Internet outage in South Korea.
You're a victory point.
Perhaps.
Or someone cuts the electricity wire from the city. Berlin sends its regards.
Stranger things have happened, but, you know, at this point, Ray seems to be a decent player.
Further training will improve
Survival training from Ray stacking all the upgrades on the rifleman. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Tony's struggling to get back on the map.
Fallen to 200 points.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say because Tony runs forward, takes a couple of engagements, maybe kills a couple of models, and then is going back home. There's not much in an exchange of territory.
Yeah, he's just outnumbered. Outnumbered and outgunned in all these engagements. He's behind 15 pop. Double bar rifleman.
He drained 5
that.
VPs though.
He did. Who knows? Maybe that'll come into play.
Flamer Pioneer getting forced off. Yeah, I don't know, man. Ray could have tags out with, even though he went survival training and
Defend our
advanced
victory point.
logistics.
We're losing it.
Yeah. Yeah, what's this feel at? Yeah, well, you wonder if it might have not been better to build Tier 4 here, but also wonder if Ray just kind of feels like he can do whatever he wants at this point in this game.
Yeah, he feels really ad.
Losing a fuel point.
He's not only feeling it, it's kind of a fact. Unless some magical, like Ray needs to lose so many units suddenly.
One of our
That-
munitions points is
Yeah.
neutralized.
I don't see that happening. Ray's too consistent of a player.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
Yeah. For these situations, you kind of miss that in Code 2 the animations for grenades were always random, so you never knew if you can land retreat nade or not.
Yeah, oh, interesting. Well, okay, hear me out. Tony's got plus 36 muni still. He might get cut off, but maybe he won't. And then he's got the loiter unlocked, or he has the CPs for it. So Ray throws his whiz-bang into the loiter, and then Tony's back in the game.
And then Steiner
Totally
counter-attacked.
possible. Totally possible.
But
Oh,
yeah,
he went
we are
the FRP,
we are
so
here
no
with a
loiter.
dream, obviously. And with a dream, there's always everything is possible. But Tony will soon drop below 100 VPs.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just playing to drain as many as he can. He's going bot with the Pio,
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
trying to see if he can get another VP drained. But yeah, I don't know that he's going to be able to manage it. That 3 Weasel, what does it get? Oh, self-repair, always active, right, that's fun. Nice, okay, dropping the falls behind the MG, I hope.
Point now under enemy
The way Relic intended. No?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
Combat drop.
That totally would have worked.
German
He could
down
strafe this MG to get another VP.
Again, 75 points.
Here we go. Skill planes have been used by Ray
B-47 ready
to even not even give Tony the impression that he can mount a counter attack.
Not looking too good. Rifles are going to clear that bottom VP. Yeah, it's pretty rare, I find, that like a Wehrmacht player gives over a 42 in the early game and comes back.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too big of a turn. You really, that MG42 is such an essential tool and builds that build it, and giving it up, you give up so much control. That yeah, it's not
It's the
impossible.
combination,
But
right? If the Stummel would have survived the first one, he might have smoked it off, maybe fought their gap to get it right again. But with the loss of the first Stummel and needing to rebuild it, he lost basically all momentum and all tempo.
exactly.
Damn,
Yeah.
it was just too much.
So he's got a strafe though. He can strafe this MG.
Here we go. Strafe is on the way. MG gets smoked off.
Wait, where was the strafe?
Everything went into the
go on?
elevation.
25 points left.
Yeah, it looked like it did. It just hit the building or something. That was weird.
Act.
He is capping 2 VPs. He might actually drain a few more.
They have taken our victory
I respect
point.
that.
The fights matter. We respect the fighting spirit.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Well, if Tony's anything like me, he always forgets when he's playing in tournaments to keep track of VPs, and so you can't check in the middle of the game. You just have to assume you might need them and play for them. Whispang fires a little far.
Reports of enemy
Gonna miss the VP actually, so Tony can drain this. Wait, get on the
Triple
VP!
cap!
What are you doing?
They've captured a victory point.
Yeah, might get the triple cap. Okay, he's draining him. Maybe
He
it
will at
matters.
least get 10 VPs.
Someone else why he has to drain more. If there's an ace game, the VP leader gets to pick faction.
Act now.
The VP leader over the games that have been played.
VP leader can either decide which faction he wants to play or which map.
That's right, you get to pick faction or pick map, huh? I would assume people would pick USF. But I guess it also depends on what maps are remaining to some degree.
Well, double cap is gone and the last 5 VPs now will tick down. He drained a total of 36 VPs.
Weasel-like vehicle is
It's not nothing. GG is called, so Ray looking at a reverse sweep here. Can make it happen in the next game.
Ray had cold
GG well
hands
played.
in the first 2 games, that's why he was lost them. Now he has warm hands, got his mittens on, and now he's dominating. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Ace game. I hope you're hyped for that. We will be back after a brief break so we can set up everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 5. Ace game time between Ray and ToniMontana. We are on Langres, or for the code 2 folks, Langreskaya. We have Mr. Ray as the USF.
engineer.
On the other side, we have Mr. ToniMontana as the Verma. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend? Then
What we're seeing is more of the same. What we're expecting is a spicy 5th game. I think I'm a little worried for Tony. I think Southside Langra is noticeably better. And I think playing Northside Wehrmacht is a little awkward. So I hope Tony has a good plan in place for this map. Because otherwise, this is a pretty rough faction / map setup
29 Weasel
for
awaiting deployment.
Game 5.
yeah.
So was there another map left, or was this the
Yeah,
only
that's
option for
another
the
map
ace?
left. They drafted 6 maps, so that
Yeah.
banned 2, so 4 remained. Then they played 2 already, which means 2 are still left over.
So I'm just going to assume that Tony has a good plan here. And one strategy that I've seen work sometimes is like tier 2 with the flak. Mortar pits can be a concern, but if you press hard with Shreks, that can be mitigated. But yeah, I'm definitely nervous for Tony. That said, you know, you can see all 3 VPs on one screen, so if you can set up a good camp with Wehrmacht, get some flax going, get some MG42 spam happening. There is potential for setting up a strong position in mid. I just don't know that Ray's going to let him do it.
So people in chat asking why the north is so bad for Wehrmacht. It's a mix of cutoff setup, where you have a hard time defending the cutoff. And if you can't defend the cutoff, you're basically baseload and can't get any resources. And it's really bad.
I think one of the best things, one of the best examples is if we look at the cutoff, look at the green cover on the top cutoff, and look how it favors the attacking player compared to the southern cutoff, which has a bunch of yellow cover. That's the main thing. There's other aspects of the location, but the green cover that your opponent can use to defend your cutoff is probably the worst part.
Oh, Grenadier is in the awkward spot.
Yeah, not a great early fight here for Tony. I like the idea behind the aggression, but I think in practice, charging at rifles and weasels and engineers will not favor the Wehrmacht player.
Too bad though. He was able to separate the weasel from the rifleman, and now he's fighting the rifleman with.
Yeah, nice use of the building, but he's losing this fight against the rifle.
MG42 is coming over. Full investment from Tony on this fuel. He needs to win. He's throwing everything down there.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his right hand plus 10 as well, so it is essential that he wins this fight.
Ray went into the
Tier 3
building.
coming in for Tony, so Stummel for sure.
M1918 automatic rifles will be distributed to the
We
men.
have.
But he's not even going to connect this fuel when he caps it, so
Yeah.
he's going to be behind
Enemy hands.
with this open. I think this is too aggressive. I don't think this is the right way to play this map as Wehrmacht.
I'm not sure if. He needs to retreat to Gren.
We have riflemen taking the field.
He's playing with fire
Pretty
there.
scary with the rifle there on the retreat path. He should just make it, but yeah, not ideal.
He gets the cap on the view, but it does not matter. He lost the control over his safe 10-pointer, and it's not connected, so
Yeah.
nothing happened. A lot of
Yeah,
map
just
power
didn't-
for nothing.
Yeah, KDA not quite in his favor. No fuel. The Stummel is hyper delayed now. He's still a minute from fuel for the 251, so forced to go early medical station. Woof. Yeah, not the start Tony was looking for, I suspect.
Grenades, TNT, and sucks. We've got him.
Yeah. No map control. Forced to build heal.
No bullets, no oil. GG. Bit unfortunate if he doesn't find his way out of this. You know, we had a really great games 1 through 3, and then it feels like Ray just kind of turned up the pressure in games 4 and 5. Ray looked like the real favorite all of a sudden.
Yeah. Told you he had
But
cold
I gotta
hands.
give real credit to Tony. I think, you know, Ray probably showing himself to be a notably stronger player here, but especially given how long Tony's been playing 1v1, I think he should be, again, really happy with his performance here, making it to the finals, and who knows? I'm not going to count him out just yet.
Obviously,
He's,
the game is
he's
not over.
securing his side of the map.
Comebacks are always possible. It's Langres, it's a small map, so
And a captain has been assigned.
he
Yeah.
can snowball really quickly into map control if you get the right engagements going.
Yeah, there is grenades for these rifles that are pushing in, so Tony's got to be really careful here. And his MG positioning, not ideal. Definitely nervous for him.
Pioneer has to go home. Poor Rotterdam
I
has
die.
been used. He will merge into the MG, but it does not matter. MG's
Oh, there's other
outflanked,
rifles
out of
coming in now.
position.
Sector lost. No contact.
Oof. MG should just get out. But yeah, gotta disagree with Tony's choice of map here. I don't know what the other map that I can't remember the other map that was available, but it surely was a better choice than
Yeah.
this one. As Wehrmacht. Yeah, I wouldn't say that North is auto lose, but I would say
Isn't it far worse for USF being North?
Yeah, but if you get to choose,
And you don't choose
A map?
positions. Positions are set.
yeah, it's fixed. You know you're going north if you go
You
north.
know you're going north.
We have a surplus of command points.
M8 coming out now.
I think
Tony
on this
does
map
have
everyone
the,
was
manpower.
Soph is favored.
Yeah. He could go pack, but I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to drop these falls, and that's going to mean that he's really not ready for this M8.
Yeah.
He's still about halfway from the Stummel Vet 1, so no stun incoming. Unless he can get like a cheeky kill on this Weasel or something.
Yeah, not happening. Volchimiga will hit the field, but Greyhound is already there, getting Armored Scott first, and then the Pinto.
Yeah, Tony has 0 media income, so he's got 1 Faust, and then he's got nothing for the M8.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Ray getting heal now at minute 8.
We're tracking them. The victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Tony's bleeding, VP's manpower, and can't get anything done without heavy losses. And even then, poor man.
Yeah.
Sector gone.
Weasel heals to breach the gap till heal in the base is up.
Heck is on the way. Stummel does manage to pick up Vet 1.
Decent position on the MG,
Tony-
gets the double rifleman pin, so maybe he can crawl back, but it's still such an uphill battle. MG's outflanked.
These rifles pushing in. Oh yeah, gonna just
Oh, the breach will even...
ring her in the
No.
rosy here.
Deploying engineers
Ooh,
down.
it
Counter
almost went
breach.
off, it looked like. Now they're just gonna take turns, yeah.
But no, Tony pulled it off, he gets the
Whoa.
wipe!
Lost a squad of riflemen at the front.
Wow. That was wild. Nice smoke to save the retreat.
Why no LG-40? Because no ammo.
Enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Yeah, it's 90 ammo, I think. It's very expensive.
P-47
Picking up that rifle's pretty big.
still available.
Ray only has 2 rifles now. So, when the Falls get their Vet 1, they might actually be in a position to do some damage. He's still obviously super behind in resources, but
I think
that was weird. It looked like the animation finished early for that breach.
Yeah, the
that
bomb was not
funky.
full. But maybe because the grenade was thrown?
Enemy down to 250 points.
We heard the grenade coming down.
5-0.
It was that ability was so bugged since release. I'm not surprised there are still issues to work out.
We have skill planes. So even the little map control that Tony was able to hold is gone.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
P-47 loitering your target. Routing automatic.
But it's the
rifle
first successful breach I ever saw.
Yeah, I can't think of any other breach that's actually gotten a kill that I've ever seen. I've gotten a few successful breaches, but the unit like retreated.
Germans are down to 200 points. Keep it up.
But Ray's no getting advantages, big bars. He's living the life, man.
Routing automatic rifles have arrived. Target marked. If they move, you'll know.
I don't know what to say what Tony can do. He got the wipe, which is great. But no, he lost cutoff due to the skill plane, and there's still no ammo income.
Yeah, with the Stummel, I should eventually be able to take the cutoff back, but getting more than that's going to be, I think, a bridge too far. Dealing with this M8 behind the houses is just such a nightmare. You can't push the AT gun too far forward. Now that said, Stummel plus AT gun plus Bolshemiger, Ray doesn't really have an answer to it. So if Tony plays careful and goes slow into the middle,
And our victory point. We're losing.
Greyhound
he should
detonates
be able
his
to
own
make some
mine.
stuff happen here. Oops.
The engineers will write a complaint to the war office.
Victory point now under enemy control.
It will be a harshly worded letter. But Tony needs to focus VPs.
Riflemen are ready.
Yeah, down to 120. That's wild.
Movement near a victory
It's basically been a full game triple cap.
Yeah.
Ooh, cheeky flak 38 going up.
point. The victory point is
He's
Can he finish it in
yeah, he
time?
wants to get rid. He wants to defend the cutoff and wants to get rid of the potential skill plays being baseloaded again.
We have territory under attack.
Okay, flak should finish. Oh no!
No, he gets it.
Run!
Mr. Pioneer
yeah,
survives, but
so-
we have a mortar already from Ray.
Oh yeah, the mortar's gonna be a problem for sure.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Pack. Oh, he might be able to kill this M8.
47 airborne and ready.
Nope.
Pack rotates a little too slowly there. Yeah.
And
taken our
hits
victory point.
the fence.
Heartbreaker. Yeah, it's actually the line of sight's blocked. That was an attack ground. It looks like.
Ah.
It looks like it would hit, but it's not. It's just blocked.
The Stummel is the hidden MVP for Tony, man. Without the Stummel, he would have been dead for a big
Yeah.
base pit and not leaving the base.
Stummel is a good unit. There's no denying.
Lost our front
But I'm
line
scared
engineer.
once Ray gets the whispering out.
Yeah, I mean, really just the next loiter. Oh, actually, the loiter's gonna get shot down. What am I saying?
Loiter is
Fuck to the
countered.
Genius.
And Ray wants to go all in. Second Greyhound in the queue. I don't know, man. 38 VPs on the clock, and it's freaking Clangres where technically you're always able to hold one VP or maybe two VPs.
They've captured a victory point.
Yeah. Yeah, just I mean, Tony really screwed himself with that hyper-aggressive start. That might have worked into WSC play, but it does not work into rifles. Speed of engineering, just not. Maybe if you like 100% outplay, you can win that fight, but otherwise, I just don't see. There's a world where like Grens beat rifles in that situation.
99. Begin avoided.
Ah, Tony didn't retreat, his engineer died, but both planes are shot down, so not being cut off was, for once, feels good. More Greyhounds on the way.
Yeah, third M8.
How far, how close to that? We are close to that too. It's more rate of fire, more accuracy. And you get even more damage per shot at that frame. That's also an interesting weapon too. Triple Greyhound. Ray is really bored.
Yeah.
Otherwise I can't explain that.
Thinking about an all-in, maybe. Send one into the base.
Enemy down to 50 points. Force their retreat.
Yeah, 50 VPs remaining. Maybe one Greyhound per VP.
Oh, there you go. Makes perfect sense.
Here we go. The hounds are angry and hungry, but probably primarily hungry.
Yeah, gets her on the flak. The
Command point.
back there. The flak 38 does pretty good damage at close range to the Greyhound though, and it's got 360-degree rotation.
Just lost.
So, okay,
He gets two
Two
Greyhounds.
inmates down.
Near our victory point.
Doesn't quite get to find the weasel.
But I don't want to sound rude, but even trading two Greyhounds for the AT gun and Stummel feels worth for Ray.
Yeah, if you're this ahead, just keeping the pressure up is all you really need to do, so.
Put the pressure on. They only have 10 points left.
It ended with a bit of a whimper, but I think overall this was a good series.
Yeah, Tony was a man with a dream.
B-47 awaiting a target.
But don't forget, there's the next time, and Tony improved so much over the past year, being, if I recall correctly, a Wehrmacht one-trick pony. Slowly learns how to play USF well. So really, really nicely
Tony
done.
practiced too much coastal practice, not enough non-coastal practice. Ray target banned him, and he didn't have the answer.
It's 3-2 Ray. What an amazing set. Ray making the reverse sweep happening.
Yeah, GG.
GG. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Before I will start with the sponsored segment that I need to do for an hour, I want to thank everyone for being around, the players, the viewers, but also the casters who are sacrificing their time and have to keep up with me with my sometimes questionable scheduling skills. So big thank you to you, Daniel, to Viceroy, to Greyshot, to Shark, to Debacle, to everyone. Big thank you, and all the players. So big.
It's my pleasure, Elvadi. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the tourney. Appreciate everyone who watched, and especially appreciate everybody who participated. So good stuff, y'all. Take care.
Yeah, see you around, my friend.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.